Hello and happy Tuesday. This is Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy. Welcome if you're new, and hello if you're my returning subscribers. Thanks for being here on Try It Tuesday. I am very excited to show you who inspired me this month. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the DIYs. All right, my first DIY is inspired by Country Lily DIY Decor. I saw her create this piece and I thought its simplicity was so beautiful, and there were so many different ways that it could be made. So I'm gonna leave her link for this video and her channel down in the description box. All right, I'm starting off with a Dollar Tree sign. This was my first attempt at that wood graining tool I've been using, and it was a hot mess. So this is like one of the Valentine's Day signs that have the panel look to it. I'm taking Plaster by Waverly, my chip brush, and we're just gonna do a messy coat on this. I'm not trying to get a super clean finish, so I'm just almost gonna get a distressed rustic look. So now taking these signs from Dollar Tree, we are gonna take these apart. Of course, we're saving those metal tags for another project down the road. So these are different than what she used in her video. I didn't have what she used, which were like these wood box lids. So this was what I had in my stash, and I knew it would work out for me. So the paper, I guess you could say, on these doesn't come off that easily. So I decided to keep them on because they're going to be the bottom of our shelf anyways. And I am again coating these all three with plaster, making sure to get like the top rim, but I am not going to paint on the inside. I just think it adds a little bit dimension to it, and depending on what you put in it, you might not even see it. So we're going to do that with all three of them here, and then we're going to move on to our next step. Maybe. All right, now taking these picture frames, I am taking the label, the metal label thingamajiggers off of them, and I am going to put them on our little boxes or shelves, whatever you want to call them. And I'm just measuring these here. I'm actually going to use these screws from the larger metal label thingamajiggers because those were bronze. The ones that came on the frame were like gold. It was really weird. So I love this tool set. This is from Dollar Tree and they're magnetic, so it's kind of like perfection. We're gonna do that for all three of our shelves here. And after we're done, now I'm not gonna give you the measurements on what I did because I definitely did not space them correctly. She does give you measurements in her video, so make sure to watch it. But I am using my STARBOND medium adhesive and the accelerator with some hot glue to attach my boxes. Now she staples hers down, however her like shelving, what she used was a lot thinner. So I knew I couldn't do that with these, so that's why I decided to double up on the STARBOND adhesive and the hot glue. Yeah, I definitely didn't measure these out appropriately, but either way, it turned out great. And it just shows that you can create other people's DIYs and you don't have to have everything they have. It is the inspiration behind it, and that can spark so much creativity. So then I just took two of the medium-sized clay pots from Dollar Tree. It's 2 for $1. Wrap them with some twine on the top to give them a little bit more zhuzh. And this is how my version turned out. So I was going for a Boho Farmhouse theme. I like these because you can also use the boxes and fill them with like some pebbles and some succulents, or you can make this super farmhouse and put florals in it. Options are endless. All right, you guys, that was the first DIY. I hope you liked it. Remember, check the links down in my description box. Try It Tuesday is really about trying out creations, DIYs from people that inspire you, whether that be on YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, and then dropping their links down in our description boxes so that they can get the shout out and the recognition that they deserve. You will be surprised by some of the things that inspire some of us YouTubers. So I really hope you check out the playlist. The link will be down in the description box, as well as the links to all of the creators that I am inspired by this month. So I'm really excited to show you the last 3 DIYs, and y'all know the drill. If you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, and if you are digging my channel, please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe. It really does help my channel out. And for all of my amazing supporters, thank you from the bottom of my heart for always showing up for me. I appreciate you. And with that said, let's get back into it. Our second DIY is from Christina Elizabeth. I saw this and was like, oh my gosh, so adorable. Now, I basically didn't have anything she had to make this. So I truly am going to make it my own. Again, this video and her channel will be linked down in my description box. So I'm taking the 3 mini size planters from Dollar Tree. They come 3 for $1. And I am taking the boho looking ribbon that they sell at the Dollar Tree as well. And oh my gosh, this was my first time getting to use the different, I'm just gonna call them boho ribbons, and they are gorgeous. And oh my gosh, I just love them. And you guys, I got my new glue gun from STARBOND, and it is amazing. This is my first time owning a cordless glue gun. Can I just say, crafting game changer? Oh my gosh, now I need to invest in a bigger cordless one. Game changer, seriously. Okay, so I decided to use 3 different of the ribbons. I think they come in 3 or 4 different styles. And then this one right here is stunning. I'm gonna use it on our last DIY. So beautiful. If you see it in the stores, pick it up. You can also go with twine on these if you want to keep it more farmhouse. You could paint them white. Options are endless, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and just finish this off here. Hank's gonna come down and slobber on me while I'm filming this. Awesome. All right, so after we are done with those, any day now. Any day now. Okay, now I'm taking this picture I got from my local thrift store. It was $1.99, and I was trying to pop the mirror out, and this was it didn't want to come out. So I finally get it out, and then you guys look at this gorgeous, it's like a, I don't know, a print, and it had, it's actually right here. It says in memory, dedicated to the memory of Robert Statman, and then how it says Casey on there. I just thought that was so cool. It says copyright 1981 Dallas Woodcraft Concept JMS. I just thought that was really cool. All right, so now taking the back part. This is a cardboard piece. And then I'm taking this burlap fabric that Mama Mickey sent me, and she used a cotton fabric in hers. I just didn't have any that I thought would vibe with what I was going for, so that's why I chose the burlap. As you can see here, I'm just using hot glue. You want to pull tight as you're letting your glue set up so that it doesn't sag. And then I'm wrapping this up basically like a present. As you can see, just folded those edges in. Make sure you're pulling tight. You do not want any of that coming out. And then I just finish it up by putting some hot glue right there in the middle. And then I have to cover the back. Y'all know I need to cover those backs. So I'm just gonna hot glue this on, cut the remainder off, and now our back looks a little bit more nicer, even though you don't even end up seeing it because I ended up hanging it up. All right, now taking that plaster again and our chip brush, we're gonna go ahead and do that messy coat, making sure you get on that inside frame piece that will show once you pop your backing back in. And you guys, you can use this. She uses one of the mini picture frames, or framed art from Dollar Tree. Now I'm gonna take some twine. I'm gonna take our clay pots. I wrap it twice. Then we're going to tie it in the back. You're gonna double knot that. So she did hers horizontally, but for whatever reason, I was digging it vertically. So that's how, how I said, you can make any DIY your own so easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, double knot that. And I don't know why I twist them. Did I think it added more style? I don't know. Then I pop to the back out, put my twine through. Now I will say on the other ones, hot glue your pot on first. It just helps a little bit more when you're trying to pop out the back. And now I am going to take some of that burlap fabric, cover the back. This is what Christina did, so I had to do it too. And it was kind of genius. So I do that. You're gonna do that same thing for the other two as well. I just don't show it. Then we are going to hot glue that on here. So cute. Put some hot glue on the sides to really make sure that it's set up. Play with your placement before gluing things down. Taking that second one, double wrapping it, double knotting it, and then I am going to hot glue this one on first before popping the back. See, I don't know why I twisted up. I mean, you can see it, but it's not like a, oh my gosh, detail. I don't know, you know, whatever goes through my mind when I'm crafting. All right, so then we're gonna get that hot glue. We're gonna put it towards the bottom and make sure to put it on the top too right there, because there's only certain points where the clay is actually like attaching to the backing. I hope that makes sense. So this is our third one, you guys. We're gonna do the same thing, double wrap, double tie. We're gonna hot glue it to the back of our piece, tuck the twine back there, glue it all up, and then decorate it how you want. Put some flowers in there like she did. You could do this horizontally as well. And you guys can see, I had nothing she had. I had not one item that she had for the DIY, but I was inspired by it. I knew it was beautiful and I knew I could make it my own. And so I did. So don't always think it has to look exactly like what you see in the videos. Use your imagination a little bit, see what you really like, and then just go with it. Put on some DIY videos and just craft away. I love how this turned out. All right, you guys, my co-host for this month is Rebecca Virginia DIY. I actually found her during Christmas time, and I thought her crafts were just so beautiful. They were easy to do, and she is seriously one of the sweetest gals ever. She is so smart. Her DIYs are different, which I like. She thinks very outside the box, and I know you guys will enjoy her. So I'm gonna leave the link for her channel and for today's video down in my description box for you. You guys know I never steer you wrong. I know that you're absolutely going to adore her. And with that said, let's go ahead and move on to our last DIY. So you guys, this DIY was inspired by two people. Angela Jones DIY, check her out. She comes up with some awesome stuff. And then Wendy at White Sparrow Living, which I'm pretty sure we have all seen this video because of those beautiful lanterns. So I am kind of combining the two. So I am taking these newer picture frames from Dollar Tree, and we are going to just pop everything out. I called them prongs. I don't know what else they're called. Let me know. I'm sure you guys will let me know even if I didn't ask, but go ahead, let me know. So those pop out. Then we're gonna get the middle, which you guys, seriously, of course this frame couldn't be even. It had to be like a wonky, like 8 and something inches. But you're gonna find the middle point of this, and you all, oh my goodness, this is the hacksaw from Dollar Tree. Pick it up. Pick it up. Don't wait. I was shook. This thing works so great. I just couldn't believe it. So anyways, you're going to cut the top and the bottom where you marked it, because we're going to cut our frame in half. And now I am going to take my STARBOND medium adhesive and my accelerator. I will leave my affiliate link down in the description box for you guys. I have been using this a lot lately. And we're going to put that glue on the top and the bottom of our left side here. I'm going to use that accelerator to spray on the frame. And when this attaches, it attaches instantly and it ain't going nowhere. So because, I don't know how, but I cut these at an angle. So there was a gap on the bottom. So I'm using the STARBOND gap filler. It's like a thicker super glue, and it just holds, it just helps bond it so that there is, where that gap is, it's not going to fall off. So then I'm taking this one, and again, just accelerator, super glue, attaching them together. And now we are going to add our legs. So I got these really cool, like geometric wooden beads. I think they're from Joann's. I've had them for a long time. And this is kind of how I brought like the boho into it versus the round kind of more farmhouse look. So I'm going to attach those to all 4 of the bottom. Now taking that same ribbon we just used, I'm going to attach this to all of the outsides of our frames. I do want to add though, the ribbon, I don't know if it's the material the frame was, but the ribbon did start lifting in some places. It's almost like the super glue like cooled too quickly and like you can easily peel it off. So I did have to go back in some sections and I ended up just doing the super glue and accelerator to ensure its hold. So we're gonna go ahead, finish wrapping that all the way to the end, cut it off, and we're gonna do the same thing for the opposite side. And then I just wanna show you on this side, I do just simply overlap the 2 pieces of ribbon. And again, you don't have to add the ribbon. If you want this more farmhouse, paint it white like Wendy did, or add, you know, the round legs instead of the geometric looking ones. It's so crazy how you can really just change these things up to your style. So I'm going to follow this all the way down here. All right, now we're going to take, this is Cashew by Waverly, and it was the most perfect color to go with that cream in the ribbon. I'm painting these after because I didn't really know where I was going with this. So, I mean, if you're going to use them, just paint them beforehand. Now taking this wood piece, I painted this Cashew as well. We're doing the STARBOND accelerator, and then I'm going to wrap some twine around the top. Now, like Angela's piece, she hung hers. So if you want to have that option, just keep the little legs off. That way it can sit flush with the ground, or you can hang it. And I love how this turned out. Thank you, Angela Jones DIY and White Sparrow Living, for inspiring me. And you guys, those 2 styles of what I saw were completely different from each other, but we made it into something completely different in our own, which I so love. So thank you guys for watching this. Make sure you check out the playlist down in the description box to see what inspired everybody else. And I cannot wait to be back here with you again.
This is not for you. I swear. Gotta change the look a little. Smaller, I guess. I don't know what size it is. No, I like them loose. I like them loose, single bit, loose, single bit. He's over here staring at my lip gloss. The lip gloss is right here. He's staring at it. Yeah, y'all remember that time? That time he ate my red lipstick and it got all over the carpet. I'll never forget. So, what size is this? A large, but that's what all of them are that I have. I just don't remember them being this, like, big. But then that looks weird. Makes my boobs look like they're down here instead of right here. Okay. He's still staring. Ever feel like something's staring at you? Yeah. Okay. Next part. I feel frumpy in this shirt. Okay. Oh my gosh. Seriously, like, did I just put this in the drawer dirty, or did you get it dirty? I'm sure I just put it back in the drawer dirty, because why not? You're just gonna get it dirty anyways, right?